What if you could tap into one of the fastest growing, highest engagement trends on TikTok right now? In this video, I'm going to show you how to get millions of views by automating the creation of viral pop videos just like these ones. This one has 68 million views. This one has 32 million views. 22, 23, 26, 22, 13. 9.5 million, 13.8 million, 9.5 million, 1.4 million, and we'll be able to post them on autopilot. We're talking about a system that generates millions of views while you sleep. Now, before you think this is too technical or requires deep coding knowledge, the best part is that I've already built the entire template for you. Even if you've never touched an A10 or any automation tool before, you can download the full workflow from our community. If you want the simple steps, you can just go here, download the workflows, and have it ready with just one click. Just download this file, go into an A10, click on the three dots, and select Import from File, and you'll have the entire workflow ready to start working. I'll leave the link to the community in the description. The best part is that AI has already built the entire template for you, ready to go. So even if you've never used anything or any other AI automation tool before, you can download the full workflow from our community. The link is right down here. Click here and download it. Then click on Create Workflow and import the workflow from the file. And you'll have the full workflow with just one click. I'll leave the link to the community in the description. This is the ultimate guide to turning AI automation into a viral platform. Let's get started. You'll download 3 workflows ready to go, but this is the main one and the other 2 are sub-workflows. The first step is the schedule trigger. Basically, here you'll be able to define how often you want it to run. In my case, I want it to run once a day. Next, here's the idea generator. Here is where we define the ideas. First, we set up a prompt to generate a video idea, and then we create a system prompt, which is basically everything the AI needs to do to be able to generate great scripts. In this case, we're using this expression. It's really long and it gives multiple examples of how we want the script to be. In your case, if you want something different, you can just swap out the sample ideas with your own, and it will create content tailored to your style, so you don't have to use the same content as I do. This is the fastest and easiest way to make changes here. Just change this content and you're done. And remember, you can just download the workflow, change the content, and it'll be ready to go. And we're using OpenRouter to get information from the LLM. We use Gemini 2.5 Pro, which I think is the best one right now. And if you have any questions here, you can check the requirements, which are OpenRouter, Key AI, Upload Post, and the YouTube API. If you have questions, remember that all the credentials are in the API key section of the community, so you can follow along with the YouTube video. The video is in the community. It's 5 minutes long, so it won't take much of your time. After generating the idea, the next step is to create the video. And instead of having one big, messy workflow, I made several sub-workflows so it's easier to understand and repeat. So in this case, this is the sub workflow, and this is the sub workflow execution. That's what happened. We can see that it gets the data from the previous workflow, like the prompt, which is the comp security camera footage, to create the video. The prompt was created back here in the idea generator. This is the prompt. After that, we get the aspect ratio that we want to use to create the video. In my case, I like it to be portrait. The number of frames, and whether we want to remove the watermark or not. In my case, to change any of that, you can make the changes here. In the Generate Video sub-workflow, you select the workflow, which in this case is Generate Video. You move the prompt here and select the aspect ratio, the number of frames, and whether or not you want to remove the watermark. If you have questions about how to fill that out, you can always go to Key AI. And in the Playground section, you can see an example of a prompt, the aspect ratio. It can be portrait or landscape. The number of frames can be 10 or 15 seconds. And we can toggle the watermark on or off, which is basically the same as what we set here. I made it easy so you don't have to go through the API, configure everything, or write any of that yourself. You don't have to do any of that. You just come here. Enter the prompt, set the aspect ratio, the number of frames, and the watermark, and that's it. And when you execute this step, the video is created. Well, after the video is created, we want to upload it. So that's the next step. But before we get to that, let me explain what the Generate Video step does. When you start the workflow and provide all the information we talked about, it creates an API request to KII. This URL is already pre-filled, but if you want to fill it in yourself, that's the URL. You can get it from here in the API section, all the way at the top. This is the URL. And then for the generic credential type, you need to set authentication as generic credential type, then choose header auth. And then select your own header auth. If you don't know how to set these up, I have tutorials in the API key section. Here you can find documentation on how to set up the APIs with guided videos, and if you can't find what you need, you can just message me and I'll help you upload that API key. So don't worry about that. After setting the header auth, here is the body of the JSON. You don't have to put anything there because it's already done for you. But basically, what we did is, from here, the key API, we took a request example and the callback notifications and all that and created a proper request body in JSON format. So we're using variables so we can update the green text with the text passed from the variable. But don't worry, this is all done for you so you don't have to worry about that. Then we just wait for 10 seconds, and after waiting, we check if the video is ready. And in case the video isn't ready, we just try to generate it again. Well, not really generating. It's still in the process of generating, so we have to wait another 10 seconds and check if the video is ready. And we check it again, and we check it again. And when it's ready, instead of checking it again, this will return success. So we can just return. And this returns the video URL, the final video URL. So here, we were able to create the video just as the workflow describes. Now the next step is to upload it to our social media. so we can see the sub-execution. In this example, we get the content, which is the prompt that was created to make the video, and the video URL, which is this one. And what we do is generate the video details. Basically, we generate a title for each platform that we want to post on. So if, in your case, you want to post it on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, it generates a title for each of those platforms with a title that's engaging for that platform. So it creates really good titles. Here is the prompt in case you want to see how this was done. After generating the video details, the next step is to get the video from the URL that we sent and extract it so we have it locally, so we can upload it directly to YouTube. So we basically download the video. Here is the video and its size. And after downloading it, we upload it to any platform you want. In my case, I just uploaded it to YouTube. But if you want to upload it to Instagram, just drag and connect to Instagram. Or in this case, if you want to upload it to TikTok, just drag and connect to TikTok. And that's the only change you need or have to make. So it's really simple, and this will have the video uploaded automatically. In my case, I have the uploaded video set to private, but you can set it to anything you want. For example, here is the workflow you would use to upload a video. If you want to upload to all three, just drag and drop, and it will be uploaded to all of them. If you want to change the privacy status, you can set it to public or change it to unlisted. Or you can do more things, like adding a description. If you want to notify subscribers, add tags, or do anything else you want to do. If you want to do those kinds of things, you need to use a basic LLM to generate the description or the tags, just like we did before, to generate the title. And that's it. That's basically the entire workflow already. After the videos are uploaded, the workflow is done, and the next day it will run again and create and publish a video each day, or however often you set it here. So if you set it to run every 4 hours, it will generate a video every 4 hours and publish a video every 4 hours. So I think it's a really simple and easy to understand workflow. I really hope you all like it. And if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments or contact me directly through the community, and I can help you with anything you need. Thank you so much for watching.